I have heard that Beavis and Butthead is coming back.
Wow. Okay.
We have to look into this.
You know, I watched Beavis and Butthead again. I actually got it on DVD one day. And
I did your Netflix.
Oh, it was terrible. I'm like, I can't watch this anymore.
The animation?
Oh, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. It wasn't funny.
It's not funny.
Not anymore.
Did you see the movie? The movie's funny.
The movie was fine.
Yeah.
DHG Bagley writes in, yes, Mike Judge is writing new Beavis and Butthead.
Wow. That's awesome.
I don't know what to say about that. I loved Beavis and Butthead when it was actually on MTV. But that was a long time ago. So, I don't know. Where the hell did you find that, Roach? Never mind, don't tell me. I don't even care.
What, the nightstand?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I sort of remember that show.
Do you? Because I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's in the early 90s, I think.
How long was it on the air?
Not very long.
Roach Radio writes in, Kevin is right. I guess Mike Judge needs something to do now that King of the Hill is off of the air. Oh, when did King of the Hill get canceled? I mean, it
did it forever.
It hasn't been funny for a decade.
For a long time.
I mean, it used to be like, let's make fun of this family from Texas.
The first 2 seasons or so are funny. And then the rest of it?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I've never really watched more than a tiny amount of King of the Hill. Because it's boring. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, yeah, you watch stuff that's not those first 2 seasons. Ooh.
It makes me wonder just how bored people have to be to spend their free time watching
King of the Hill.
Watching King of the Hill. Like,
I wonder who lists King of the Hill as their favorite show, like on Facebook.
I don't know.
I bet you King of the Hill has a lot of fans on Facebook.
Maybe. I mean, somebody kept them on the air.
Yes.
Wow.
So there will be new Beavis.
There will be new Beavis and Butthead.
Yes.
In fact, they even have their own official YouTube channel. Take a look at this. Why is it backwards?
Probably because your rights or something.
And it now appears that the explosion not only killed everyone inside the building, toxic debris from the blast may have settled in the reservoir, poisoning the entire county's water supply.
No, that's not it. Change it.
And authorities say there simply hasn't been a bridge disaster like this
I saw this the other day over here.
history. As many as 24 vehicles were sent plunging into the icy depths, and we've just received word that the list may include a busload of missionaries.
And we can now confirm that the roof collapse here at the Megadome has trapped all 50,000 sports fans within. These are simple folk like you and me who bargained for nothing more than an afternoon of tractor pull excitement.
That's it.
How many of those innocent fans survived, if any, may not be known for hours or even days. But the carnage, the tragedy, the heartbreak, the misery, the sorrow, the waste, the human suffering are incomprehensible.
Wow. DHG Bagley writes in, King of the Hill.
I watched this whole episode the other day. It's about the guy that they like, Steve or whatever.
King of the Hill lasted 13 seasons on Fox.
Yeah.
13 seasons.
Rule.
Yep.
Fucking crazy.
Hey, Mike. Check it out.
Todd.
Where's the preschoolers at who park their sucky little trikes in my space? If my arm wasn't so sore from my new tattoo, I'd smear both your asses all over the parking lot. Whoa. Cool. Give me your cherry fruity whips and those nachos, and I might not shove these handlebars up your butt. Okay.
Right.
Todd's cool.
All right, I can't watch that anymore.
Todd's cool.
Yep. Case in point, Beavis and Butthead, retarded.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, Kevin.
No, it's funny.
How stoned do you have to be to watch this shit?
I used to watch it before I got stoned.
What, when you were like 10?
Yeah.
When did you start smoking weed, Kevin?
15?
I thought it was earlier than that.
No.
Let's see.
But not every day until I was like 19 or so.
I wonder how long before somebody auto-tunes Beavis and Butthead. I'm sure it's been done, and I'm sure you can find it if it exists. The problem is the show moves so slowly that watching Beavis and Butthead be auto-tuned would take like 30 minutes.
Well, that was a really early episode, too.
Yeah, and it was terribly encoded. I mean, just absolutely terrible.
The later, it gets better
Right.
later on in the show, but
Unlike King of the Hill, which sucked right out of the gate and then just keeps getting worse.
and then the high point really is the movie. Like, the movie was awesome.
The movie was great. I thought the movie was awesome. In fact, the movie made good money in the box office, right?
Oh yeah, I remember driving from the west side all the way to the Four Hills to see it the night it came out.
I think I saw
And I
it.
did it in like 9 minutes or something ridiculous. I was driving so fast.
Why? Because you realized that it was opening night?
God damn it. Beavis and Butthead. We gotta go see it. See it now.
Just to work on your Beavis impression.
But I was like 15 or 16.
Your
when it
parents
came out.
must be so proud.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, Beavis and Butthead had its time and place.
I was Beavis for Halloween at Client Logic, so that was a couple years ago.
You were Beavis, huh?
I was. Yes. I am the great Cornholio.
But you don't have blonde hair.
No, I had this blonde wig. It was pretty cool. It was like a terrible blonde wig. It didn't look anything like Beavis, but it was funny that I even had the wig on.
Interesting.
And so, like, I put my shirt over my head and did the Cornholio. I walked past the whole call center doing Cornholio.
And then pulled your wig off when you tried to take your shirt back down.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well. I don't know.
But I still have the shirt. It's like a New Mexico shirt, but I turned it inside out, and it was just a real regular blue shirt, and I wrote Metallica on it.
Kind of like Beavis and Butthead, right? Metallica.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
He always had Metallica written on his shirt.